NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic play host to the Golden State Warriors. The opening tip is won by Golden State. Jay, you know Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team from those years instead of the one from last year.
Joseph with it. They trail by 2. Has a chance, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Corey Joseph here against Steph. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Probing the defense to Kevin Knox. Here comes the screen. Kevin Knox. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Joseph with it. Down 2. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. And a backcourt violation. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. Jonathan Isaac snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Curry. Five seconds to shoot. Steph Curry. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Magic basketball to Wendell Carter. Screen coming. Isaac to Wendell Carter. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Fournier. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Curry with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Driving right to the basket. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take one.
Isaac.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Now a steal as the Magic have it. To Fournier. Klay Thompson rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Magic own the possession. Corey Joseph. Green always looking for the steal. Gets it in the right corner. Fournier, baseline drive. And strokes it.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Curry. Steph Curry. 3 for 4. Good start. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Isaac to Wendell Carter. Can't connect from in close. The follow won't go either. Curry. That's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot. Now Steve Clifford going to use a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Curry. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Magic have it. To Lee. Finish that.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Buddy Hield to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry to Hield. For 3, he drills the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Joseph with it. Down by 15. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
That's it for the first quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. trailing by 15. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
2-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Orlando has it to Mo Bamba. Iwandu sizing up Draymond Green. Spinning shot, won't fall.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
The drive, right to the basket. Good, off a spin.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Curry to bring it up. We're a minute into the second quarter. Thompson to Curry. To Kevin Knox. Screen coming. Kevin Knox. Down low Green. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Short jumper won't fall.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Mo Bamba. Defense making the ball carrier work. And counted at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Curry to Shaun Livingston. Curry to Shaun Livingston. Curry. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
It's Orlando's ball. Jonathan Isaac. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Here's a chance from long range. Knox with the board. To Curry. Klay Thompson matched up with Aminu. Livingston to Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Joseph with it. His guys down big. Isaac to Fournier. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Wiggins. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen to Wiggins. Curry, down low Thompson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes...
Thompson trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Send it away!
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Andrew Wiggins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
I got ball. It's all me.
Fournier to Lee. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot to Fournier. Beyond the arc for 3. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That pass stolen by Orlando. Fournier against the former Cougar. Lee to Fournier. From the painted area, won't go down. Green to Wiggins. Jonathan Isaac able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Curry to Wiggins. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Fournier knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Thompson to Green. Looking for his man. Draymond Green. He's 2 for 2 now. Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things.
Into the game for the Orlando Magic.
From the outside, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Orlando ball.
Here we go. I got him.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Short jumper won't go down.
I got him.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Warriors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Magic did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Blocks.
The Golden State Warriors came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here we go, my ball.
To Wendell Carter.
Oh, yeah, that's light work. That's light work.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Green.
Got him. Double.
Curry.
Locked up, boy.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Draymond Green, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Thompson. Tough make through traffic.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Joseph with it. Down a bundle to Wendell Carter. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Curry with the ball. able to convert inside.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit. Easy layup.
Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Fournier, defended by Thompson. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Kevin Knox powers it through. Corey Joseph takes aim at Steph Curry. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson. It's Steph for 2. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Joseph with it. His guys down big. Draymond Green sends it away. And he's fouled. Green to Thompson. He gets it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Fournier to Wendell Carter. Got a piece of it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Golden State at the controls. Curry to Kevin Knox. Here comes the screen. Kevin Knox to Curry. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Fournier. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Screen coming. To Green. Kevin Knox. To Curry. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Well defended, but Knox with the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, defender pulls the chair. Curry. And count the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lee. It's good. And one.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can.
To Thompson.
Got him.
Curry. To Kevin Knox. A big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated.
Number 25.
Fournier. Wiggins. And 2 points to the board.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Lee. To Mo Bamba. Nice pass to set things up. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over. Here Wiggins. To Hield. Baseline drive. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
I got ball. Got some for him.
Here comes the screen. Lee to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Warriors with a commanding lead. Coming into this one, Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Tough shot. You've got to body up Livingston. Hits the 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Mo Bamba. He's denied.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Corey Joseph, defended by Steph Curry. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Curry. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Matched up with Livingston. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Here comes the screen. To Curry. And the basket good at the rim.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Joseph with it. Down a bundle. From the painted area, won't go down. Livingston across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Magic basketball. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not,
Curry to Kevin Knox. 4-3. Another chance. Kevin Knox to Curry. And he finishes at the rim.
we're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Curry to Hield. Down for Iguodala. Curry to Kevin Knox. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Terrence Ross matched up with Iguodala. Curry to Kevin Knox. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Fires the three. Oh, he hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Curry lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great.
Substitutions, Orlando.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Warriors have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Curry. Block shot.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It goes down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Isaac. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Curry to Thompson. Curling inside. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Wendell Carter. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Screen coming. To Thompson. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Warriors come up with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Curry. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Fires the three. Second effort to Thompson. Steph lets loose. Deep two there. Won't go. Draymond Green. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
And Steph Curry dials in from 3. Knocked loose. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Magic are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track.
Defense. The Golden State Warriors showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
EA Sports. It's in the game.